interviews that no one's heard of. We have stuff from Korea and Japan that no one's heard of.
Podcasts.
So, I mean, in the words of my husband, buckle up, because there is a lot of content to be had. And we have so many amazing things down the pipeline that we are working on currently that will
unveil in due time.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
Now, when we are talking about meeting of Charlie Kirk, this is another thing that was a little controversial. Erika states that she had seen Charlie Kirk in Israel before ever meeting him in America. And secondly, Charlie Kirk tells a story, and she also tells a story that they met in the USA.
I met Erika for the first time at this office, Turning Point USA office.
So we met at the office opening, the Turning Point headquarters office opening, the first one, August 2018. And I had no idea what to expect because I was coming into the office from the standpoint of they were potentially going to hire me. And we ordered our food, and then that's when the grilling started happening. Like, that's when the interview process started happening. So I'm like, okay, this is a legit interview. Like, let's go. I'm glad I had my coffee. Like, I'm ready to debate you about Aristotle and Socrates, and you want to talk about theology? Let's do it.
Well, I'd never met anyone quite like her. I remember I called Tyler and I said he's going to have to find talent somewhere else. And whatever opening he thought she would fill, that was not going to work. And Tyler was trying to coach me down because he said that she was way out of my league. He's still right, by the way.
So after we got through literally half of the Constitution, going through why I'm living in New York and how I shouldn't be living in New York, and what my 5-year plan is, what success looks like to me, what I studied in college, why, just like every topic you could imagine that is close to Charlie Kirk's heart is what we discussed and went through. When it was like 3.5 hours, and they were starting to close up, and he was finished with his burger, just sat there, and I'm like looking around like, okay, did I get the job? Like, what's going on? I don't need the job, but did I get it? What's going on? And he goes, I'm not gonna hire you. Like, okay, well, thank goodness I didn't need the job because I'm already doing stuff here in Manhattan. He goes, I'm gonna date you. And I kind of just stood, I froze. I mean, wouldn't you? I literally froze. I was just like, okay, was not expecting this at all. And I was like, do you want to how about we just be friends first? Like, see where it goes?
And I told her I had enough friends and that I didn't want to be friends with her, so that was kind of a non-starter. But if she wanted to date, that would be great. I had enough friends. And I think she still finds that to be very funny, but I meant it. And
without hesitation and like zero hesitation, he goes, I have enough friends in my life. So either we're gonna date or we're not. Do I have any time to think about it? Yeah, you have until tomorrow night when I take you out for dinner, and then you can give me your answer at dinner tomorrow night. But know that the offer's on the table and I want to date you.
Well, some of the conspiracy theories out there say that Erika was a wife picked by someone close to Trump or someone in a powerful organization and put in Charlie Kirk's path so they can be a couple that is meant for a particular reason. Now, we have not been there, we were not there, so we don't know how this couple actually met and what about them, But these are some of the theories that are out there, that they met in Israel, even though Erika said she saw him first before in Israel, before their meeting in America. And there are also conspiracy theories regarding her parents and even Kirk's parents. Let's keep up. You will see more of this. So, Erika met Charlie Kirk in 2019. Their shared values in activism, faith, and politics led to a strong connection. They married in May 2021 and have 2 kids together, a daughter in 2022 and a son in 2024. One other very interesting thing about Erika and Charlie is that they have protected the faces of their kids from the world. Some people find that strange, while others find it really something they admire. I, for one, admire that because, trust me, this industry streets is not for your children's faces. Imagine the theories going around. Imagine if those kids' faces were all blasted around. Honestly, I always advocate and applaud parents who keep their kids' faces and presence out of the internet until they are old enough to make that decision for themselves and say, you know what, I want to be out in these streets, these internet streets. I applaud parents who actually do that for me. Let's look at the political alignments that they say Erika is embedded in. Erika Kirk is deeply embedded in the conservative political sphere. a connection that has only deepened with her assumption of the Turning Point USA leadership role. Donald Trump, her husband, was a very close ally to Donald Trump, as everybody knows, and Erika has continued this relationship. Trump attended Charlie Kirk's memorial service. If you want to really see what we call not knowing when to take a hint or who is the prime reason why you are somewhere, go and watch Trump's speech during Charlie Kirk's memorial. That is a debacle of epic proportions, a disaster of epic. I don't know how that man, you know what, let's move on. That is for another thing. Trump attended it, as we've said, embracing Erika and calling her late husband a martyr. The African conspiracy theorists attempted to link her Romanian charity work to a 2001 Israeli adoption scandal. The narrative sought to connect her to the international and political sensitive regions. Now, this is the thing. Her charity was set up in Romania, and I wonder why she decided, she was a young 17-year-old working, and she decided to set up a charity in Romania. And there was a huge scandal that involved children disappearing from Romania, and they were being sent to countries like Israel and other parts of the world. And her charity is being linked to that because they were saying that while she was in Romania doing this charity work, which involved the military, and the military personnel who is the top of that particular military in Romania was involved in a huge scandal. A scandal that involved him having, a very funny kind of club. And people could say maybe she didn't know that he was involved in that, but no, she knew him. She even mentioned him in one of her videos, thanking the people who are helping her, especially the military of the USA. This man is one of the people she thanks in that video, which means she was aware of him, aware of his work and all the things. So many people are putting two and two together and wondering, how is it possible that she would have linked a man like that to her charity? And why is it that only when she was there were these children disappearing and she was kicked out of Romania, according to what the sources are saying? But after they kicked her out, the thing reduced, the problem of the children disappearing reduced, and she is banned from Romania. There is no evidence, like we've said. Many people are still saying, the fact checkers are claiming there is no evidence, but hopefully with time we will find more evidence to show that this is either true or completely false, so that we can keep this to bed. Like we've said, the timeline is very interesting. September 12, 48 hours after his death, first public address soliciting donations and recruiting supporters. And the thing she was talking about in that particular address was extremely disturbing to some who are saying, you just came out of, your husband was just in that manner. What are you talking about? But there are people who still say she's trying to follow, to keep up the work her husband was doing. She wants to forward it, move it forward. She doesn't want it to die. And so there are these two contradictions. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about these two things? On the 18th, just 8 days after, she was appointed CEO of Turning Point USA. On September 21st, at the memorial, the large-scale, very theatrical event resembling a rally tour with Megyn Kelly. These are the reason many people are complaining about her public performances and persona after her husband's death, why it's giving her some considerable scrutiny. One, they say she is scripted. She has scripted urgency. Her first address, 48 hours post-assassination, was praised by supporters for its strength, but criticized by others for its composed, scripted nature. They immediately pivoted to rallying the movement, asking for donations, and taking over her husband's social media organization.
Everybody grieves differently. Yeah, I don't know how much mileage we can get out of that one anymore. Something's not right there. Very bizarre, weird vibe there. And did you see the show? Erika hosted the Charlie Kirk show this afternoon, and she's like, she looks like she's over the moon. She's happy as a clam.
The WWE memorial, the public memorial, was a massive and highly produced event featuring a stage entrance for Erika with music and fireworks. Critics, including controversial right-wing commentators like Nick Fuentes, call this a political rally framed as a fake memorial service, questioning the celebratory display for the grieving widow. Turning Point USA staff defended the fireworks as a signature event feature that Charlie loved, representing a celebration of life and a refusal to grieve the way the world grieves. The appearance of happiness, her subsequent interview, especially one she did with her husband's team. According to some critics, she was happy as a clam, void further speculations, because during that interview she was talking about they have thousands and thousands of hours of videos of her husband giving speeches in Asia, in other places, hours of footage that have been filmed, and they are already planning how they are going to plan how to put it out there.
And he made sure we recorded everything.
Everything.
He would not do a speech unless we could get the video and the
100%. So we have speeches that no one's heard of. We have interviews that no one's heard of. We have stuff from Korea and Japan that no one's heard of.
Podcasts.
So, I mean, in the words of my husband, buckle up, because there is a lot of content to be had. And we have so many amazing things down the pipeline that we are working on currently that will
unveil in due time.
I am so excited.
Yeah.
And so,
and by the way, those are things Charlie himself
that he wanted.
We were working on some big things, you know, right up until the end, and
many people are asking, what kind of a widow sits and is planning but how to put out content when her husband was just in that manner not long ago? Why others are saying, no, what are you talking about? This woman is showing and displaying strength. She is displaying what we want to see. We don't want her grieving the way others are grieving. And others are saying, you know what? She is giving strength, but somehow maybe behind the cameras, behind the scenes, she is in pain. Now, this is what I will tell you. In my life, I have never seen a widow who lost her husband in that manner and was like that. I've never seen it. Never. Well, maybe my view I have seen widows from all around the world, different ages, different conditions. The one thing I've never seen is one who did this. Probably this is a new one. Maybe there are people out there who grieve like her. Let us know in the comment section. We might not be getting the full scope of things which we would like to have, so that maybe next time we find another widow who is behaving like her, we will understand that we are misunderstanding her. She is widow. She's grieving differently, and everybody grieves differently. Now, when it comes to all of these troubling problems, there is even a music video of Erika when she was young, and she had somebody in the video whose name was also Robinson, and there are a lot of speculations about her online. So when she came out after all of this, she made a Twitter post which composed of her husband, children, and things that are really her husband's memorial, her children, and things that really make her comfort. And she also said there is no script, no framework of how you have to grieve. So many people still saw that and said, you have not addressed the problems, the things we were seeing from your Romanian charity and these other things. Why are you addressing only how you are grieving? But this is it. Some people will say it's too early for her to address rumors on the internet. While others are still saying, but she had time to address the thousands and millions of hours of videos of her husband she's planning on how to release. Why would she not address rumors on the internet? What is your take on this? Let us know in the comment section.